Wind seems a titch violent here, but that's okay. Thank you for joining me. My name is Ellen Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. So what does that mean for you guys? I come on here, make cards, show you the amazing Stampin' Up! Products that we have in our offering, and I help you guys hopefully inspire you to get creative with the products that you have. And if you love the products I'm showing enough, they are always available and linked in my store for you to purchase. So hey Roz, hey Monica, thanks so much for joining. So I hope you've had a lovely week. I can't believe it's Thursday. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. We're in February and it's like, where did January go? I blinked and I missed it. Hey Bev, hey Mary. Oh, Cindy's here. Everyone's popping in very quickly. So don't forget to say hi as you're coming in. Give me a thumbs up so other people can find us while we're live and join in the fun. Hello, Miss Carol. Now, I am going to try and grab up my live right here. Yes, technology is working so far today. Thumbs up for that. So just if any of you missed me over on Facebook on Tuesday, we do have a new promotion, the All Together promotion, and this is running through until the beginning of May. Hey Mary, and this has some amazing Stampin' blends. So these are in all new colors, and they fill in our neutrals palette, which has been a little light on. Thanks for sharing. Which has been a little light on. We've also got this amazing black and white paper, which we can color in whatever colors we want. Oh, no problem, Cindy. No problems at all. Hello, Miss Cheryl. How are you? And we have, and I'll show you a bit of a close-up on the second page, we have the stamp set and the dies, which are useful for so many occasions and celebrate togetherness and are fantastic for using the natural tone blender on, and that is sneak look at the designer series paper. So that is available now in store. I have shown you guys some of the blends, which is nice and fun. Yes, we so did need those colors, Roz. You are exactly right. So what are we playing with today? I'm playing with some celebration product that I am yet to play with. Let's see if I can pick these up. I've got out the Sunshine and Rainbows paper, which I also haven't shown you. I've got a few products here to unbox, and what I thought I'd do, I just do an individual video on them all, and we'll have a play and a look at them, and we will do it that way. So I've got Sunshine and Rainbows. I've also grabbed out the Special Moments stamp set. This is also a celebration item. Not sure if I'm using that. And of course, the Sunshine and Rainbows coordinate with the Rainbow of Happiness stamp set. So this is in the mini catalogue, and you can find them on page 18. And it bundles with the Brilliant rainbow dies. So I've grabbed those out to see. I'm not quite sure where we're going or what we're doing with these, how many cards we're making, anything. Haven't worked any of that out, so we will just go on the journey together of making these cards. And I think I might also, I'll do it now and pop it on the desk to remind me. I know there's a paper in there that coordinates with the cloud punch. So this is a new punch also in our mini catalogue. So we will play with that. So unless anyone, just let me check here, has any questions before I flick around, ask any questions during the live and I will endeavour to get to them. If not, we have an amazing Brains Trust of crafty people here who can also help you with any questions. So flick you guys around, turn off my light. I do just need to share this video on my Facebook page. So if anyone is over there accidentally waiting, they can find us. How's that for pretty straight up? Oh no, he wanted me to cancel my stream because I pressed the wrong button. So I've been basking in the children being back at school this week, which is a lovely thing. So we have ended our summer holidays and all the kids are back at school this week, which is lovely. Now I just need to get back into the new routine, and I forgot how busy the actual routine is, which is not a whole lot of fun, but it's fine. It's just I'd got used to staying at home and doing all those things and not running around after kids, taking them places, and we are firmly back in reality. Do you guys that have younger children or grandchildren help them out a lot? Oh, is there a card style one? Oh, okay. I'll open that mail later. David's just brought in the snail mail. Okay, and that one's done. Yes, I know a lot of you amazing women are grandparents and do amazing things for your grandchildren, which is lovely. It also allows us to spend some time with them as well. I haven't, Franklin is a bit young to babysit at this stage, but he does come over and visit, and we steal him and give mum and dad a break, which is very much appreciated, I think. Okay. Where is my bone folder? I'm sorry, Cheryl. I borrowed it. I'll give it back in a second. Yay! I'm so glad you're getting that, your craft area sorted. Okay, so let's have a look at these papers and I will grab out what tickles my fancy. So it's 6x6 designer series paper, double-sided, and it's free. Ooh, like those sunshines. They're sunshines. I like those sun patterns. They are very appealing. Ooh, I like that color palette. Ooh, that might be something I could use for Mr. Franklin, because I still do have a door hanger. So this is the pattern that coordinates. Does it coordinate? Yes, it does coordinate with the punch. So it's got lots of different patterns out of the set. Oh, we've got the mini rainbows, but they're in white. Ooh, rainbow stripes. Like that. We get 4 pieces of each, which is equivalent to one 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper. Love the blue hearts. These kind of remind me of Halloween candies, but they're not. It's just geometric shape. The 2 triangles, and then we've got the crosses. Oh, a mini stripe. Nothing like a mini stripe. That's good. Then we've just got the dashes. So that kind of looks like a cloudy sky. Polka dots and multicolour polka dots at that. Oh, and then we've got a different stripe on the back. And I'll go through at the end. I'll tell you all the colours. Ooh, I love the doodle, the swirly doodle. Also really love that one. Oh, this is pretty. Pretty multicoloured. Ooh. Love that. That looks like soft sea foam. This definitely looks like Bermuda Bay. Okay. Bermuda Bay stripe, and then we've got different arrows on the back. I'm liking these little patterns. Then we have, ooh, These are nice, nearly down to the last pattern. So they'd be great just to cut out and use, or use in strips on a card. Loving that. It's almost like an animal print. It's a great alternative to a polka dot. Oh, now this one had me at hello. I just love the dark background of this. It's really, really pretty. We may have to use that today. And then we've got mini, like, rising suns on the back. So the colours we have in here, it's a lot. Bermuda Bay, Floaty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Soft Seafoam, and So Saffron. You watch your 2.5-year-old granddaughter, Roz, twice a week. Oh, that's lovely. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Janine. Okay. So I definitely would like to play with this one. And now, so I'm going to keep this out for colours. So I'm just going to pop that back there just so I've got it at easy reference. Now, if anyone's wondering where I get these are pencil cases. I get these in Australia from the Reject Shop. They are also available at, I do like this one. I may make more than one card. I kind of want to use that as a stripe. At the Reject Shop, Officeworks, Kmart, I've also seen them in my local dollar store. Oh, that looks quite nice with that. Doesn't quite go with that. Okay. Just thinking of ideas at this stage, guys. Just thinking. Don't think that one will go with either. No. Will that be too busy to use polka dot? That might look cute, the polka dot with the rainbows. That would be sweet. Because they're exactly the same and that won't necessarily go. This will go with either, but I kind of like the polka dots. I've been on a bit of I've used polka dots quite a bit, but the Night of Navy doesn't quite work. Love Hearts, no. I do want to grab out this cloud pattern because I think that will work on either. Love that. Did we say that's Pool Party? Good, because it looks like Pool Party. Okay, and we've got this one. Loving the Granny Apple on the back, but it's a no for the moment. And I'm kind of wanting to keep it a bit simple. See, I really like that one as well. That is really, really fun. I kind of want to pull that out as well. If I get to a third card, a very simple card, I will pull that one out. Because that one is just a larger print to our shrunk down Night of Navy background there. Okay. Hey Heidi. Okay, so pop all my paper back there. I've got my work table here that I'll just dump that on. So I am not sure which sentiments to go for. I really like the special moments, and I'm not sure if I'll use these dies or not today either. I keep on going to use them and I don't use them, but I think the pattern paper speaks for itself with patterns that I don't necessarily need this unless I have some little clouds that I would like to play with. I'd love to know what you think. Okay, I'm going to leave these off to the side, but tell me which ones you think I should play with, and I'm going to start cutting up some of this designer series paper, and we can, if it wants to pick up, and we can see where we're traveling. Big typo. Hello, Miss Glenna. How are you? Feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Okay. I think I'm just going to leave that there. That's a little bit better. I must be changing this mat. Okay. So, what I would like to do is line this up as evenly, kind of as I can, just to leave a little bit of white space above and below. Okay, that is probably a bit closer than what I would have liked, but I still got a very nice section that I can use again. And then I've got this section that I can use. Okay, so don't think, although it would look rather sweet. Would look rather sweet, but not today. Now, I'm just going to keep it simple and cut down a card front size. So if you've ever wondered what we talk about when we say a card front size, it is basically 1/2 centimetre or 1/4 of an inch smaller than your standard card front size. So it's actually not that hard to work out, but that's what we're talking about. Okay, so what will we get? Do I get 1.5? Oh, I think I like seeing 3. I know it's not. Just having a play while I'm here. I think I kind of like doing a landscape card, because I think I can do 1 landscape and 1 portrait card, and this piece will definitely need a mat to stand out from the polka dot background. So I've got that. Now this piece, I may even get 2 cards out of this piece because I have an idea. I'm going to cut 2 full card fronts, and then I'm going to chop them together. So we may end up making 3 cards. We shall see. Oh, it's so pretty. I really love this pattern. Do you like the patterns that I chose? Do you like this paper? I would love to hear. And I'm actually kind of thinking we might be able to replicate what I did with Thea, or what Thea did with her card, and stamp the sentiment in the cloud. So whether that be on designer series paper or on cardstock, stamp in a cloud. Hey Shaz, how are you? Glenna, I do hope you're feeling the love. Shows we need to visit more often. Can't even speak today, girls. Okay, so now I'm going to get these 2 pieces together, and I'm going to chop them together. I think I would like about, just to get them square, I'm just going to pop them in the corner. I think I'm going to chop it at about 5.5 centimeters. And then I can do a mix and match. just going to pop that up and away for the moment. So the mix and match I'm looking at is we can do this, and then we can do that and get 2 cards. That's actually really, really sweet. And with these, thinking piece of ribbon across. Now, tell me what you think of using a punched cloud on these. So, I'm thinking there are little love hearts in there, and I'm thinking we could have maybe one of these clouds jumping off the edge of the page, so then we don't waste our designer series paper. So we can have it like jumping off the page like that. Thinking 1 on one card and then 2 on the other is kind of my thought pattern, but we may or may not get there. Do need to do a bit of chopping here, actually. Do you know what I might do? Might do a waste not, want not piece here, because this could come out from our part and come out from behind the ribbon. So you could like pop that there as a part cloud. Now, these pieces at the bottom I am not so worried about, so we'll just give all that a snip off and try not to waste any of this gorgeous paper, but these clouds are too good not to use. Get my tongue in the right place. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect, but I'd like it close. Okay, so I actually have 4. I kind of feel like I need a few more. So I'm just going to do these 2. And then I think I'll call it done. But you do need to keep chopping as you go to fit the paper in here. And I'll flip over to the comments after I have done this. And we can use dimensionals and all kinds of things and then decide what we'd like to use. I hope you're liking where I'm going, because I really truly kind of I saw some things. I just had a very quick look at Pinterest and saw some things I liked, but I'm not going to copy them because they've been done before, but they're jumping off ideas for something else is what I kind of use Pinterest for, as inspiration. I do sometimes copy some projects, but not often. I don't know, Janine. I'm happy I'm the one that has told you that the punch fits. I looked at it and went, oh, come on, that punch has got to fit. So that's how I worked it out. So I've used a bit over half of our 6x6 paper. Okay, got my rubbish in the recycling. Oh, guys, I'm more than happy to help. I'm here with all the tips. I'll be here every Thursday on YouTube for more tips, and Facebook on Tuesdays. And sometimes I'm even here in between times, so you never know your luck in the big city. Now, because these are separate pieces of paper, I've kind of got to make a few decisions right now before I think about sticking it down. Now, I have this gorgeous, and I'm assuming it's white, but now that I'm looking at it, it's looking a little bit cream. This is the frayed ribbon, but that is white enough. I really love the texture. Is it too see-through though? Or we have the denim. Let me pull that pin out, pop that pin there. Or I think the denim would also look, it's the right colouring, almost. It's a little bit darker, but I think the colouring works. Yes, no fussy cutting. Yes, yes, and this is the new punch, Glenna. So this is the new punch in the catalogue, in the mini catalogue. Sorry, I was just wondering what David was doing in the kitchen. All the noises. If you don't have the punch, fussy cutting is really easy. So, frayed or denim ribbon, please, girls. And I am going to see if I have card fronts, which I don't. So I need to quickly cut 2 card fronts because I can see these cards coming together rather quickly, actually. So I'll leave them there and I'll do my cutting off to the side while you guys have a ponder and a tinkle on your keyboards. No, need to do it this way. I was going to cut it the wrong way, guys. Never a good thing. Do you know what David's doing? He's trying our new kettle. He got a kettle from work. He works for a blindness organisation. And the kettle tips in its housing. So for me, who doesn't have much wrist strength, I don't have to lift the kettle, then pour. It literally just rotates in its cradle and you can pour out your cuppa. It's awesome. Agree with Carol, denim. Ooh. So what I could do, yes. Okay. So I'm going to put a strip of this across and then wrap the denim all the way around because this does actually tie beautifully, but I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit big possibly for what we're after. I'll just show you how well this does tie. It's beautiful and soft, but because of its thickness, it's going to be a little big. I haven't pulled that, but you can see it's so soft. Great idea. Layer them. Perfect. Now I have my card fronts here. Hey, Cheryl, I'll give you back your bone folder in a second. Even though it's got my name on it, I'm more than happy for you to borrow it. Okay, so I thought just putting them on white because we've got so much colour happening in this designer series paper, and we've got the white outlines on the clouds. So I thought let's go a white card front, and I have knocked my stand while I was grabbing the bone folder. My hand strength's gone because I did all the washing up and wiping down at the kitchen. And I have lost my hand strength. But I feel so much better mentally that I know my kitchen's clean. Next on my hit list is doing all the clothes folding. Because the kids keep on coming in and disturbing me in the morning because I'm so not a morning person. And they want to find clothes and socks, but do you know? Yes, Cheryl, it's your bone folder. No, it's really not. Like, seriously, it's got my name, Ellen, and I'm a Wicked Woody, because that's my team name. And my other bone folder has my team leader's team name, which I'm also an insomniac. So Insomniacs. So I really don't, but I have plenty more. I'll just scoot one across to you, okay, Cheryl? I often lose my scissors and say to someone, "Oi, who took my scissors?" No one in my house listens to me, but anyway. I really can't pick things up today either. So I'm using my multi-purpose glue to give me a little bit of wiggle room to do what we need to do. So it doesn't matter if these don't butt up to each other properly, because we are going to cover it with our ribbon. The main thing I would like, and even then, I just like them fairly even and straight, but you know, if that doesn't happen, that's okay as well. Because I can't tie the ribbon all the way around because they're two separate pieces of paper, so I think I'm going to have to put a slit in my spine of my card again, like I did on my Tuesday video, and I will show you girls how I do that just once I've got these bases and the frayed ribbon on. I will show you. It's actually a really cool trick because normally works better. I like the tension of going all the way around my card, like all the way around and underneath. A lot of people don't like showing. I'm just going to add some glue down here. A lot of people don't like showing ribbon on the inside of their ribbon. Oh my god, Ellen, on the inside of their card. And hey, totally get that. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. And if it bothers the recipient, they shouldn't be getting my card in the first place. Okay, actually, I may cut that slit right now. Now I'm just going to use the scissors that are on my desk. Do I have that card handy? I don't even think I've got that card handy to show you. I know, and it's actually so much easier at the moment keeping it the way I want it because kids aren't here for 7 hours. So I take my scissors, I keep my card closed. Now there are a couple of different ways to do this. Now I am just doing, this is actually, that didn't go through. Didn't go through. I'm trying to be conservative, you see. It did just go through. So you just want to cut a teeny little notch which creates a slit. Just want it enough that the ribbon goes through and it makes your spine look great. Do you know what? I almost got that. I'm going to grab my take your pick tool just because I've got the cut there. I literally just need to push through, and I have there we go. So I have, I'm just going to see if you can see it there, I have my slit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other end, on the other end, oh my god, on the other card. And then get the ribbon, deal with the sentiments. Now these cards are fairly simple. This one I may have gone in a little bit more. Yep, I've gone in a little bit more, created a larger slit, but that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. So now I'm actually going to grab out my ribbon scissors because those scissors cut paper, not ribbon. And I'm actually going to straighten up this end. Now this is called frayed ribbon for a reason. but I do just want a clean end, not a frayed end at the moment. I think I'm going to use some glue dots because the tied ribbon is actually going to hold it down, because it's going to be tied around, but we just need to pop it down for the moment. You are a morning, well, you're not a morning person because you're always awake in the morning, Shaz. That's why you're always here with us. Because everyone else in the UK is asleep, but you join us almost every live, and we love having you here, Shaz. I need to get back into routine of going to bed a little bit earlier, but it's not really working at the moment. So what I want to do is lay this down like that and trim off the end. I've kind of butchered that. Yeah, I kind of butchered that a lot, but it's down, it's fine. Next card, pop down 3 glue dots, so always supporting the sides and the center. Nothing wants to work today. So, who's having snow today? Because I know lots of you guys in the northern hemisphere have had snow or are about to get a whole big hit of snow in your areas. Okay. Now, because I butchered that end, I am just going to take, not cut my hand at the same time. Okay. Take a slither off. As I get my finger stuck in the glue dot. Can't take me anywhere. Right. Hello, Miss Valerie. How are you? Okay, I've started that cut and got stuck in the glue dot. Okay, right, that one's still a little how's your father, but that's fine. Okay, now I want to take my denim ribbon, which is the perfect match for this Nida Navy. It's a titch darker, but that's okay. We can deal with that. I don't think I made this slip big enough, but we will see, and I can amend it. Oh my dear word. Ribbon, please play nicely. Doesn't want to go anywhere close. I need like a thread threader. For like sewing machines. Now you can all just pass me one through the screen. That would be amazing. See, every time I get it in the right place, it's not going to work. Okay, so yes, I just made it bigger. In the hope that I can put the whole piece through and then we'll be fine. Does anyone else have as much problems as me getting success? You ask and you shall receive. So the one thing I do make sure is my ribbon on the inside is flat. And then I am just going to tie a lovely knot in this. So fingers, I used ribbon in my video the other day, but I used the satin shimmer ribbon, which was lovely. Now, for those of you, lots of you have said to me, you can't get a nice looking knot. It is a very simple trick. Hold, whether you're right or left-handed, hold with your dominant hand and pull with your other hand, and that pulls your piece into a beautiful folded over knot like that. And that is that done. We could have done a bow, but I'm thinking this paper is actually quite busy enough without us adding anything more. Yes, that's beautiful. I'm very happy with that. I forget how well this denim ties, because we've actually had this ribbon before in another catalogue many years ago. It happens to you. I know, yes, Monica. It also happened the slit wasn't big enough, so I did fix it. Okay, now this is where I'm thinking, I really am thinking I don't need, I'm going to put it on here and you're going to understand. I'm thinking I just need a white sentiment on this, because putting that on or even up there is quite busy, where if I just had a white punched cloud, that would work really nicely. Where with this one, we've got the busy panel at the bottom, and then we've got the other panel at the top that we can embellish with the clouds. So let's tie our denim ribbon around that one. Okay, now I know for a fact that hole is also not big enough. So you can just use your scissors, cut along the fold. Now that is way too big, but no one's going to see it. They're just going to see the pretty ribbon and go, "Oh, Ellen, that's so nice. I like how you layered those together." That's what my class girls say. I go, "That's such a good idea." It's like, I'm happy to help. Okay. It's like, sometimes I think something's very simple because I've done it for so many years, because I've been crafting for 16 years and I've been a demonstrator for 11. So it's like I just do things and I don't even think about it. So I've done one knot on one side. I'm going to do the other knot on the other side. Hopefully David's not pouring hot water all over the bench. I haven't heard him scream yet, so he hasn't burned himself. That's a very good thing. Okay, so while I'm holding that knot, I hold my right hand side still and I just pull with my left and we get this gorgeous knot, and I'm just going to do a little fiddle with our ends because they're not sitting quite as nicely as the first one, and that's okay. So I just fiddled and did another pull and they are sitting beautifully now. 1 and 2. Now I do need, and you can probably be a lot more frugal with your ribbon than I am, but the way my hands are and the way I tie things, I do need that little bit of extra length in the ribbon, and I am totally okay with that because this happens to be my original roll of ribbon and I have a new roll, so I'm more than happy not to have it. Yes, I know, Roz. I've seen some gorgeous fraying things done with this frayed ribbon. Do you know what? I really don't think it's my style, but I may have to push myself and see how I go. Will you mail me one of my neat doodads for ribbon threading? Thank you. No, it's okay. It's okay. Well, I know. What's the doodad called, Cindy? The rest of us need to know what the doodad is. Okay. So this is kind of, so I've got my little pokey uppy one. So that looks cute there. And then we kind of have, we can put one over here. So we're creating a bit of a pink sky. And do you know what? I don't even really need to use one of the full ones. I can just use the part ones. And then I think that looks really cute. I think we should commit and then choose 2 sentiments, or do all the sentiments at once. So we'll get the cards to this point and then I'll do all the sentiments together. But I'm really happy with that. Just using all the side bits of the card, because having things go off just creates a nice visual look. Your eye doesn't get caught going, why isn't anything going off the page? Your brain thinks that. But you sort of go, oh, something's not quite right. And that's normally what it is. That it's visually appealing when things go off the edge of the page. I think Cindy is now trying to find the name of the doodad for us, so we know what said doodad is called. Now, there's something happened last video and I forgot to put on live chat. We appeared to have a bit of a gremlin last chat, so I just thought of that. A bit of a rude person saying rude things, which we don't need that in our life. So I'm making sure there's no gremlins in our chat today. No gremlins. We're gremlin free so far, because I had it on top chat, not live chat. So it does filter some of the comments out, which is a bit rude. I want to read everyone's comments. So you can change that on your device. Okay, so I've got those ones there. They're a bit cute. Really happy with that one. That one we're just leaving with the white sentiment. So I'm just going to pop those card fronts off to the side. And how we go? Well, we're going a bit long, but you know, these things happen with my life. So we'll just stick to the 3 cards, and we definitely need some layering of paper here. I'm thinking I might like to go nice and light. It's not, does it have? No, I want to go pool party. That's my balmy blue. Do I have a pool party card front? I do. It's going to be, this card front is actually going to make this card a portrait card. But I could do, it's still cute. It's still, look, I can just do a landscape card with a top folding fold. It's just not normally my preference. But that's okay. Just using what is there and available to me. Okay. Some glue. Because this card front, because we're using a coloured background, so I don't feel this needs any further matting because it's being matted on the card, and then this sort of ties in with all the other colours that that are in the card. So this one is, the pool party is in the polka dots, but it just isn't in. No, that's just going to stay how it is, I've decided. Now this is exactly 4 centimeters. So I've just got to decide what colour I would like to use for the mat. And I'm thinking Bermuda, so I'm just going to audition it and see how, no, that's coastal. This is Bermuda. I'm just saying, oh, I may even have scrap piece. I do have a scrap piece. Nope, it's not long enough. But the Bermuda does look good because we're staying with our blues. I'm just auditioning. I like that. I really want to use the magenta, but the magenta is so in your face. Sorry, I can just see this piece of paper here that I am hoping, yes, that is a good piece. What are you thinking of my colour choice, or would you like me to try a different colour? Because we've got the magenta, the mango, or the granny apple. So using lots and lots of brights. It's actually 12:52 in my neck of the woods because Heidi doesn't currently have daylight saving. So Heidi and I are slightly different times. We are squarely in the afternoon here. Okay. I like it, but let's see the magenta. I know, I was kind of thinking that myself. Magenta. Look, I do have a strip. It's quite a large strip. It's still scrap all the same. I know, the magenta's just such a pretty, happy colour. Okay. It's just a little bit busy. Just because I've used such a big strip. I know, the magenta, is that? Yes, that's actually magenta. The printed magentas are deeper than the magenta in there. Interesting, hey? Which makes me not want to use magenta. So we're kind of keeping it peaceful, and I think the Bermuda really lets the rainbows sing, which is kind of what we want, kind of where we want to go. Yes, so I want that exactly. Reach and twist. Okay. Oh, no, I want it 1/2 centimetre smaller. So let me see if I need to trim off a hair or whether that's perfect. That is perfect because I am perfect. No, I wish. Got a tinsiest frog in my throat. So I said that was 4. So if I make this 4 1/2, I can always take off a tinsy bit if required. I can sacrifice that piece because I have okay, the Bermuda works, yes, but Janine, it does work, but I do agree sometimes you've just got to try that other colour so then you're never left wondering. It's good to test and audition. Okay, I'm liking that. Let's stick this down, and then I don't even know if a couple of clouds will work on this. That would look actually quite pretty, having a couple of those clouds, because it's adding in a more subtle pattern, because we've got the bold pattern of the rainbows, we've got the medium pattern of even the sun. Sorry if you hear all my, the wind is starting to go crazy. I do just need a drink of water. No, it's too late to pull it off. Yes, yeah. All the options are good. All the options are good. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of someone out of the chat. And done. I was there going, what's that funny comment? Okay. I don't know if it looks any good actually. I think it kind of looks better. I don't know. That kind of looks like a rain cloud. I think we definitely have to use like more than one. So we could tuck that one there, pop that one there, and then maybe have one hanging off. What do you think? I'm going to start looking at some sentiments. Kind of like the other ones as like birthday cards. So I'm going to do a bit of checking here. So I'll leave this here, waiting for some comments. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I was just reported it as well. I don't know if it blocks him just for you or for everyone. Okay. That happy birthday is too big, or could we do some stamp surgery? Have you guys ever done stamp surgery? Oh no, Glenna's here. We can't do stamp surgery. Sorry, Glenna. I forgot. We can't do stamp surgery with you around. You might faint on us. Okay, sorry, I'm just having a look through my stuff here. Kamikaze. Things coming out, everything's coming to attack me. Best wishes, happy birthday. Well used stamp. Yes. Yes, that is where we're going. So I'm thinking 2 and then the punch cloud. Okay. Does this kind of fit in there? Oh, that happy birthday fits perfectly. But is it too plain? But plain is good because they're busy cards. Oh, I'm putting that in the wrong one. Where's my other case? I'm going crazy. Going crazy here. You two pipe down. Plain works, okay. No one's catching me. It was in my wedding vows, and David doesn't catch me when I fall. I can't see you lot doing it. Actually, if I'm going to fall, I'm better just to fall, and then I'm fine. So I am thinking on this card of stamping in magenta. So I will bring that magenta in, but just with, not polish pink, oops, magenta, just in a different way. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this card out of the way, otherwise we could have a little bit of disaster. Now, am I going to use this? Maybe not. I don't think we're actually going to use this. It can go back in the time while I grab some Whisper White scraps. Oh, I've got some decent-ish sized scraps that are going to work with our rainbows, our clouds rather. Okay. Just rub my finger over it just in case there's any crap. There's a hair stuck behind it, but we shall not speak of that. I'm molting because I washed my hair today. Always molt on hair washing day. I just love this little happy birthday. It's from the art gallery. I'll show you. It's from the art gallery stamp set. These are great little sentiments that would fit perfectly in the cloud punch. Now make sure you're putting it in the right way, and the happy birthday just fits lovely. Hey David, did you remember I'm live? Oh, just yelling out to the dog. I know, you and Louisa were just chit-chatting while I'm on my live. I mean, it's lovely that you're chit-chatting, but... Oh, Glenna, yes, sorry, not me, Glenna, yes. I opted not for stamp surgery. Glenna's safe today. I just thought it would be a bit too much of a push to get the happy and the birthday in this shape. And this gives it, I know, the happy birthday really works. It lengthwise, it fits perfectly, and it gives a little bit of breathing space as well. Bye, Cindy. Enjoy your other meetings. We will catch you soon. And this is just stamping like a dream. I say that, look, 3 perfect birthday sentiments. I am so not complaining. Now, because this is pink, and Pinkarens are notorious for being very, very cheeky ink pads, a bit like our Cheryl, who's been extremely quiet because no one's being cheeky. Okay. Now, let's just stamp this. Okay, I've got my 3 happy birthdays. Now it is just down to placement for those. Okay, this one I'm just going to stick down the middle, so then I've got tucking space, if that somewhat makes sense, because I'm looking at tucking at least that cloud, or it may actually be the sun cloud at the top, and then I will tuck the sun cloud at the top, and then I will possibly make this a titch too long, but that's okay, it's all good. It's handmade, guys, handmade. I can't, T-square rule, when in doubt. I think I'm rapidly running out of wiggle room time, but not too shabby. Just a titch that way and we are all good. Okay, so possibly this down here. I'm liking that there, and tucking this one. No, do you know what? I like the more inconspicuous one up here, because then we've got 1, 2, 3 elements. Perfect. Okay, we still have these two that have not been used. That's okay. They will get used, even if they get used in Mr. Franklin's wall hanging when I make it. Okay. And dimensionals. Dimensionals, dimensionals. Ooh, that's good. I've got a leftover strip I can use just along the bottom of this and then glue the top, because this is leftover from the other day. But like putting my leftovers, I use the foam adhesive sheets, and that was just a leftover. Perfect use for what we're using now. No problems, no problems. Have fun, have a nice chat, and I will chat with you later. Oh. Hang on. I need to snip off a little bit more. There we go. And then we're all good. Just get that off my hand. Take this backing off. Put glue on the top because we've got the height. And this should just sit perfectly. I say that and it may not, but it'll be a done card. And now that we are up to this point, talking about some embellishments, actually, that may not need anything under there. Oh, although it's crooked. No, I'm not going to pull it up. That is just going to stay as it is. Happy with that. Do we need like something like iridescent rhinestones or some clear polished dots or something like that to go with this? I think. Oh, I'm liking 2 down here. It did just need something a little extra because we're going so plain. So that just goes there. Grab some dimensionals. We are on the outside. Don't need that strip at the moment. We are on the outside. Oh no! That is frustrating. I'm so sorry to hear the UK store isn't working nicely for you, Shaz. Now, are they showing as available on the online store, or did you previously see them and they might possibly already be sold out? We'll try and do a bit of troubleshooting. So if they're showing on the store, they should be available, and that's a system thing. If they're not showing on the store at all, they're already sold out. Like currently right now, Shaz. Because I don't know how you're placing that order. Perfect. I did get some crud on that. So I don't know whether it's adhesive or not, but I'm going to just run my adhesive remover. It was just a titch of adhesive. See, the two of them together, that works so well. My other card front is going to go perfectly. Yeah. Do we want to bridge them? I kind of like bridging them all there and popping that on dimensionals. Dun dun dun. And the colour worked on all of them because the colours are in each of them. Showing on store. You may need to wait till tomorrow and talk to Stampin' Up. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Done. So, what do you think of these cards? Do they need embellishing? I think they're pretty cute. You know, I could always do with a bit of shine. Polished dots may be a bit of a winner because they're just clear. So we used all bar one of our clouds. No, that cloud just really isn't going to work there. Pop that off to the side. Oh, good. Awesome. You're right on it, Shaz. That's great. Leave, embellish. Leave, embellish. Hard choices. Because these would be the ones I would use. So see how they just add tinsiest. They're almost clear. Okay, I've got my take your pick tool here, which I can't find the end to currently. Looking all over my desk and I can't see it. Okay. I think I'm liking it. I think I've started and I have to finish. So just 3. Nothing too crazy. I think on this one as well. Sorry, I've gone very quiet because I'm concentrating about where I might like these to go. So I'm kind of following the angle of they're almost raindrops. Although I'm kind of wanting to do that because then that's almost a mini 3-pointed cloud. Yep, I'm that weird, girls. There we go. That's 5. This one, I'm kind of thinking it's so busy it doesn't need anything, but I'm thinking these 2. I think we might leave it there. Leave 1 unembellished and the other 2 embellished because this is really bright, fun patterns. So I showed you products in the start that we didn't even use, but I will bring in what we have used today. So just remember this sunshine and, oh my God, I wrote sunshine and sunshine. It's meant to be sunshine and rainbows paper. It is available free as a celebration item for every $90 you spend. And we have paired that paper with the Art Gallery stamp set and the Cloud Punch. So this, let me just close that punch up, and we've used the Cloud Punch. So nice mix. We've also used the polished dots, which I'll see if I can just pop under there. The polished dots, these two cards, which are top and tail of each other, and this fun card. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to ask even after I'm live. And if you got this far on the replay and haven't commented, I would love you to comment and say hi so I know you're here. I will be back on Tuesday, and I will be over on Facebook. So if you haven't, please make sure you've liked and subscribed over on Facebook so you get a notification when I am live. Thank you so much for the comment, Lynn. I appreciate it. My pleasure, Cheryl. My pleasure. It's so great having you here. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you soon. Bye.